Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Peas Out the Pod with Johnny and Shay.
Yo,
In today's video, we will be covering the reasons for possible bias and sometimes racism in AI tools.
these are facts. These are the facts, ladies and gentlemen.
Please stick around for the bonus item of the day. Don't want to miss out on seeing the
Again,
things we've seen. We will be showing some AI images that we've seen that do show the biases.
yes, and I would say it's going to shock you. It shocked me.
But anyways, outside of that, how was your day today?
My day was great until I remember that ice cream truck.
So if you guys didn't see the thing about the ice cream truck in a previous video, we actually had an ice cream truck here that was rocking out for, I don't know, 20 minutes.
I think he got the memo that a severe weather storm was coming our way and was like, hey, we know that two peas out the pod are out here doing a podcast, and we're going to go ahead and blare our obnoxious ice cream music.
So probably the same, if you guys didn't see the Walmart video, probably the same ice cream truck that Johnny's seen playing Genuine at Walmart.
Yes, this time he was playing kid-friendly music, not genuine this time.
The first time he was in our neighborhood, he was playing heavy metal ice cream music. I don't know what it was. And then he seen him at Walmart where he was playing Genuine. And then today he was in our neighborhood sitting there for what, a good 20 minutes at least?
Shay, we were out of power around that same time. So, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, so then as we set up to film, we got everything ready to film. We were literally going to start and it started thundering and lightning. So we were like, well, let's just hold off just for a second. And then all of a sudden the power went out. And then so we did turn on a Wi-Fi hotspot and filmed a little video for you guys to see.
Yes, that's will be part of the bond, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I might just put it in right here, honestly. And then I'll show you the storm. Hey guys, we were attempting to film tonight's video and our power went out. We were having a huge storm here in Florida. Welcome to Two Peas Out the Pod.
What's up, guys?
Ghost Story Edition.
Yeah, somehow on the Ghost Story Edition, I should say. But yeah, and they put me in a small box for some reason on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. For some reason, they put me in a small box, and now I had to switch over to like the regular screen. But yeah, guys, this gives me an idea for the month of October. Maybe not the whole month of October, but the week of Halloween, we'll probably do some ghost stories or something.
We're gonna hope our power comes back on so we can actually film tonight, and then we'll put this in the video somewhere as the bonus content.
Lightning capital. This is what happens.
It was only 110 degrees today. You might be able to hear the lightning even. Well, maybe.
No, due to AI,
our magic audio on Riverside, you won't be able to hear it.
Right. So that sucks.
But I'm gonna go take a video outside real quick so you guys get to see the storm with us.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is what we're dealing with at the moment. We're chugging along on a what is it? A hotspot. We're hot spotting it, guys.
We're hot spotting it, but now we got to wait for the power to come back on so we can have lights.
Oh, I'm not sure. I just saw lightning flash off your face. No, I'm not sure if they did, but hopefully they will. But yeah, guys, we'll keep you updated on the weather over here.
So I don't know if you can hear me, but here's a video of the storm. There's an umbrella from the pool just chilling there. It already flew away. It was pretty crazy out there for a minute.
How crazy?
Crazy enough to where the umbrellas from the pool are like flying around the parking lot.
Well, I felt like they should have
put them down.
Yep.
Yeah. One of the first days that I moved in here a couple of years ago, there was a huge windstorm and all the umbrellas flew out of the pool and the maintenance guy was running around trying to catch them all. And they were running in the cars.
What you were saying, he was playing Pokemon with the umbrellas, pretty
yeah,
much.
Pretty much. It was funny.
Gotta catch them all. Umbrella mons.
But anyways, we wanted to do a call back to one of our previous videos because we haven't done Instagram hit list in a while. So we wanted to show you an Instagram item.
Oh, we're gonna show Instagram
Yeah, I sent
items.
it to you.
Jeez, it's been a
Just
while.
one.
Just one item,
Yeah.
just
I
one
asked
for
him
the
earlier. I
day.
said, "Do you want to do it?" And he said, "Yeah." And then I sent it to him, but now he already forgot. So you know how that goes,
Oh,
guys.
did not forget. I was just like, oh man, I just wasn't ready.
Also, we wanted to apologize for the video before this one. If you guys watch it, there's a few mistakes on my end for the editing. So we're just going to leave it up. We're just going to keep going.
Yeah,
Just like a comedian going up on stage and bombing. It's still a really good video, but a few little Easter eggs for you to find in there.
all I'm gonna say is it's okay. It happens. I'm just gonna keep on. I'm gonna walk past it and stand by it.
Yeah.
So, so don't, what do we have here? Say,
Do you want? Oh, I can pull it up actually. So this is going
are these
to
worms? These look like worms. I'm looking at.
yeah. So I feel like this is a very slippery slope, right? Because anytime you are unthawing things that have been frozen for I don't know how many years. Do you want to read it? Because I actually don't see it. I might have deleted it.
Oh, it says scientists thought.
Well, read the page too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, here it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. I can do it. So this is from Instagram off of Future Tech. So scientists thawed 300 worms from a Siberian permafrost. So I guess a Russian iceberg. I don't know. Two of them came back to life.
Your guess is as good as mine. All I heard was 300 worms, and I was like, oh man,
Yeah, but did
that's
you
way.
hear two of them came back to life?
I didn't catch that part. I was too engulfed about 300 because the last time I saw 300 was in theaters.
Wow. So 32,000 years old was how old one of the worms was when it came back to life, and the other one was 41,000 years old.
All right, so did they exchange each other's birthdays? Did they say, "Hey man, did you get me anything?"
It was a Russian scientist that did it. That's all I know.
Did the Russian scientists at least bring the champagne?
Don't you think this is how we get like new, C word 2020 things happening if we start unfreezing stuff that's been frozen for 40,000 years? Things that we're not used to having in our
Listen,
bodies.
listen. No.
What's that show that you wanted that we watched? This Is Us. Or no. What's the one where they have fungus growing inside of them?
Oh, you mean Last of Us?
Last of Us, yeah. Something like that could possibly happen if you're unthawing stuff that's
Well, first thing first,
anyways.
there wasn't unthawing anything. That was
I'm just saying this could be possibly something like that, a Walking Dead thing or something. You never know.
all I gotta say is I hopefully Glenn doesn't die. Oh, that's you probably never seen The Walking Dead.
I
Where
watched it with you.
well
Wow, guys. Wow.
you watched the ending with me.
I watched most of it with you and I've seen it before. I already told you that.
Okay.
And we watched all the spin-off ones too together.
No, the spinoff ones are the shit.
He's so silly, guys. I don't know if his memory is that well sometimes because one time I cooked him with lasagna and he was like, "Oh, I've never had a lasagna before that you cooked. This is great." And I'm like, "I've made you lasagna like 4 times already."
Listen, yeah, it's just that it's not.
All his girlfriends kind of run
They're
together.
yeah they're all. There's always that top lasagna, and I
Mm.
would say the last one was the best one because I guess there was more onions in it.
Oh, okay, weirdo.
Hey,
Anyways,
anybody that saw the image would see that you saw those you know purple onions inside there, and I was like, crap, that's a lot. And I saw it. Now, usually you kind of hide it in there, but you did not hide it. You were showing it.
but it was good.
Yeah, it was delicious. That's why I
Okay.
said it's the best one.
Well, you are trying to eat more vegetables, so.
Yes, I am trying to.
All right, guys. So let's get right into the video. There is going to be kind of a little bit of information just to kind of understand why this happens, possibly, allegedly.
All right, so there's a video.
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say there's a video about to play. I was about to say you put me on the spot. I was like, I didn't get that in pre-production
Wow.
at all, man. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, I said I'm going to be going over a little information just so that everybody can kind of understand, so everybody's on the same page. Then at the end, we're going to give some reasons or some, case studies that have happened.
Oh, okay.
And then we're
I
going to show
was
our own examples.
okay. I was just about to say. I was going to say I didn't get no email or anything on these
Anyways,
videos.
guys. So, first is bias versus unfairness. So, statistical bias is measuring height with a ruler that's off by 2 centimeters. So, basically, using statistics to kind of influence something. And then you have societal The other part is societal and ethical unfairness. So, like I said, bias versus unfairness. Unfairness outcomes that
So wait, hold
disadvantage
on.
people.
Are you talking about whenever they did a case study? I believe that what is it? If a white family goes to buy a home, they'll get bigger loan
Yeah,
and
we're going to talk
versus.
about case studies in section 4,
Oh, okay.
but you can
Well,
talk about it.
oh no,
I'm just saying, yeah,
I
we're
was
going to
just I
talk
know I
about
was
it.
just because I'm trying to go over what you're saying, so I'm like
Yeah.
trying to understand it.
Yeah. So, outcomes that disadvantage people, often using protected lines like race, gender, and age. So, yes, this is what you're just saying.
Well, okay.
If,
I just want to make sure that people I hope people remember those harsh times.
and then AI can be statistically well calibrated on average and still be unfair to certain groups because of who isn't represented. Obviously, how labels were created or how the system is used. So essentially, AI is kind of using what's put out there, in all the data that it's using. And that data is already, has bias and unfairness built into it. So that's the issue
All
with
right,
it.
so pretty much what you're telling me is that it's cute, and we, the community that has the capabilities to obtain that and to influence that, than other groups that cannot get to that location to kind of make sure it knows the difference in a way. What I'm trying to not say what I want to really say in a way, but so pretty much whoever made the AI itself was already giving it information, and already the information from, let's say, from our agencies like police departments,
Yeah, we're
homing
going to go over
stuff like
all the
that.
stuff where
Okay.
where it comes from too. Yeah. So basically, it's not necessarily that somebody went, oh, let's make sure that AI has prejudice, but basically, because our society already has that stuff kind of built into the seams of it, it already kind of fed, all that historical data into the system. And so it is using that when it creates this different decision making and decision trees and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So where bias comes from. So kind of what he just mentioned, predicting likelihood of reoffending versus likelihood of arrest. So the policing patterns, data collection, so representation. So some groups are underrepresented or missing entirely. So photos shot in specific lighting or camera angles, language, certain dialects, medical data sets can skew populations.
I would say this, since this is just from what I've noticed that there's been less on a live PD, like minority arrest. Not, I'm not saying it's doesn't still show up, but
They
I'm
might just be not showing some of it too, just to make everybody happier. You never know.
right, and
Could be
that's
very
where
good editing.
obviously
Just like you
we're
said, just like when I was buying a couch I used Chat GTP to say what would be a good place to buy a couch that will last and, for your money and it's well built. And, he said, well, possibly that company's paying AI to put, kind of like on Google if you search for something, but I don't think they can do that.
it's the same thing for politicians, lobbyists.
Yeah, of course. Labels. So ground truth isn't always true. So historical labels reflect kind of what it's doing now. So past inequities like arrest records and actual crimes. And then, like you were talking about, zip codes, shopping patterns, linguistic styles, and race can even kind of also have bias towards its decisions in the system.
So just for example, I believe you ladies use like Fashion Nova or anything. And you can just probably use it one time, and due to you using it that one time, they already got your information, and then they just kind of nab it and sell it to the next person. And then ergo you start getting junk mail and spam coming through.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And then modeling and optimization. So it can basically have imbalanced classes that lead to models that optimize for the majority. So just like our normal society does.
Yeah,
uh,
sounds about right. Sounds right on the
yeah.
nose.
Don't penalize large group disparities unless you explicitly add constraints and weights. So,
What I hear on that is just
classism.
yeah, what I well you can say that, but what I hear is what you just said when you said the last part is find a legitimate reason to get rid of that person, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that's what I heard. That's what I got out of that.
And then high accuracy overall can hide slice failures. So if it says 98% overall or 80% for a subgroup, it doesn't really take into account the other percentages typically, you know? So if it's saying like, typically 80% of this, the outcome, or if the outcome was this, 80% would be this, they are always going to kind of give you the 80% as the answer instead of saying, well, maybe actually 20% would be, option B. It's automatically going to kind of like skew towards whatever the highest percentage is. And so that can lead to biases also.
Uh, Sounds like an unfair game. Sounds like almost like going to Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much. And then biased outputs change the world and future data. So over policing, more arrests. The model learns high risk behavior and also can amplify skews with that information.
Interesting.
So we don't want to get too much into policing and stuff
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it is where some of this stuff is coming from. And then toxicity filters may overblock content written in certain dialects or under moderate slurs against groups underrepresented in moderation data. So human feedback. And so that's kind of the section about the bias, different ways that it can become biased from what's fed into it, basically all those things we talked about. And then,
But if that's true, then that means, let's say, for example, um, if it looked at the top analytics of who's the pop influential podcasters, they would already generate and know what numbers and figures would come out. So then they would know what people they would need to be on that podcast in order for them to be in the large scheme of the algorithm of itself. So
yeah,
it's kind
definitely.
of it's like an unfair advantage to be honest, in my opinion. Now since I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, geez.
Yeah. I mean, you could use AI to, to try to figure that out for sure. So this is why, AI can become prejudiced or racist because those inequities are baked into the data. So like historical records such as your housing, credit, policing, healthcare, it reflects the systemic racism that's already in our society. And then models are trained on them and reproduce those patterns basically.
All I'm hearing is that pretty much we gave them an encyclopedia of everything that what we
Yeah.
know, and we just threw it right into it. But we gave them pretty much box after box after box sets of encyclopedia.
It's
And
the good and bad and the ugly of every single piece of data set that's in there.
right, that's I
So
mean,
that's the problem.
oh man,
Stereotypes obviously linking certain names or dialects to lower competencies get encoded into the embeddings, denials of opportunities like loans, jobs, like you were talking about, houses selling for different prices,
'cause I mean,
bail also,
oh
if they're going to allow you bail or not.
really?
Yeah.
I, I didn't know that at all.
Or if that
That's
person, they probably are using some type of a system that says, based on the crime, based on this person's past, are they eligible for bail? And it's probably through an AI. That's what they're talking about.
yeah, it's probably true.
And then slurs, refusals or stereotype completions, misidentification of darker skin faces, and miscaptioning all are things.
Is that 'cause I believe on that part, isn't that from like CCTV from just all the footage that it's able to get, especially in New York? Because I mean, they
Yeah.
around every corner, there's got to be at least a camera. So
Yeah, we're going to go down some of this stuff now. So well-known case studies of things where AI wasn't the best on this. So facial analysis, commercial gender classification once had orders of magnitude higher error rates on darker skinned women than on lighter skinned women due to data set imbalance. I think we've seen like that on one of the documentaries we watched, right? I believe so. They were talking about. Oh, well, one, at least I watched one where they showed they had a facial recognition actually said that it was that person. But then when they actually did the DNA and all that stuff, and he was like, no, I have an alibi. And they were like, well, the facial recognition, the AI says it's you. And it wasn't. It said
oh,
100% and everything. And it wasn't him just because he was a dark skinned
jeez. Hey,
lady.
yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Didn't you? Yeah, remember that episode I told you about person of interest when they were doing the whole I guess the healthcare, and they were
Right.
distributing out the I guess the antivirus.
Mhm.
Um, do you think that AI would do the same thing? Like what? Like I could swear you just said that it also looks at the history of the medical preconditions and stuff like that, but then it would then
Yeah, depending on what it's doing. So, that could be, let's say you apply for life insurance
right.
and it's looking through your medical records and stuff. It could take into account
Oh,
things
okay,
that
okay,
just
okay. I
because
see
of
what
your
you're saying.
race or whatever, might be a factor. If you're maybe like an African American male, you have a higher risk of diabetes and all that stuff. I don't
Hey,
know.
hey, hey, hey. We don't talk about that.
Whatever. You don't have diabetes.
Oh,
Stop it.
thank God.
So yeah, I remember that being. I think that happened a few times, and then they had to start kind of working on. I don't know if they fixed it or not. A resume screening and job ads.
Hey,
So
what have they fixed the you know, do they finally get an artist to come in to make a sketch still, or do they do AI to do that now?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I like the good old fashioned
I
sketch
don't know.
guys, dude. Hey, they were
I'm
really
sure they
good.
sketch it, but I'm just saying still think that, facial recognition software where they put a picture in, like say you're at Walmart and they're like, "Oh, maybe this is the guy." They put the picture into the system to
Mhm.
see, "Hey, is this you?" And then it comes up with your ID, this guy at Walmart, that's not really you. That's what happened basically. Because you were black and that person was black and the thing couldn't really read it all. Yeah.
Oh man, so pretty much it's the classic what white people always believe. Oh, all black people look alike. That's pretty much what the AI just pulled.
And then the other thing too was I do remember Amazon had an AI system using to screen its resumes for a while because they get so
What?
many, and it was trained to basically screen out highly on the women and based on age. And I think if I remember right, allegedly I think they got sued and they had to like their system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this is what it's talking about too:
So
resume
wait,
screening and job ads.
so let me just show you. So if they were looking for a size D, 38 waist,
Not
so
that
no,
they didn't have pictures.
no, but I'm saying you said it's an AI, so if I put those
No,
characteristics,
because it's a resume. It's a piece of paper with a name. But they were literally, it
okay,
was
okay,
taken into
okay,
account. You put when you graduated high
all right, okay,
school. I know it's a
no,
joke,
no,
but
no,
no.
okay, I know, okay, no, 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 I have, okay, you told me it's a resume, all right, but what's to say if you had an almanac of all the party schools and you find out that some of these girls go to sororities?
Yeah, but their
See,
model was not built to go look through all that stuff. I'm just saying it was skewed wrong just off the piece of paper. It didn't even have ulterior motives on the backside like that. It literally was just set up wrong on the paper itself.
all I'm trying to say is if I was Jeff Bezos and I was trying to look for a fun girl, I'm gonna look for some sorority girls
Ugh.
and hire them.
Well, I'm not a sorority girl, so you should go
Okay,
find
okay.
another one.
I'm just I'm
Just
just saying
kidding.
if I was Jeff Bezos and I was doing that, that's how I would do that.
No, I don't think, same thing. I don't think they purposely meant for that to happen. I think because of the system, the biases in the system, it was automatically saying, like, oh, well, this person's already about to be, 60, 65. They're not going to work for that much longer. So we're going to prioritize these other people ahead of them. And then also, women inherently, may have to step out of their careers for certain things. So they were just kind of using all the stereotypes about those groups and they were classifying the white males above everyone else on their algorithm thing.
It's really hard for me to believe that a bunch of white guys are picking and pulling all our packages and stuff. It's very hard for me to believe that because
No. I'm
I've
talking
seen.
about actual the corporate jobs for Amazon where they're, high level stuff, project managers and all. I'm not talking about just the warehouse type workers. Those are just whoever. But they were using those systems for those types of jobs. They were using it for higher level stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You should probably clarify that
Well,
because
I'm just
I'm
saying
all thinking
no.
about. It's very hard for me to see Tyler, Skylar just chilling out there picking packages and stuff.
White people do that work too. Come on, stop it. Okay,
Really?
anyways, guys.
Oh man,
You
really?
don't think so?
I mean, when's the last time you see you seen some white people pick some oranges?
I've never seen anybody pick oranges, so I don't know.
No, I'm talking about white people. We're talking about whites.
I don't know where they pick oranges. I've never seen them picking oranges, so I don't know.
No, I'm saying we see a lot of migrant workers
Yeah,
doing that job.
probably.
So
But I mean, I see plenty of Amazon people that are white that come around, so I'm sure there's people that are white that work in the warehouse. Like I said, the models are trained from the resume side when, they're having these case studies to look at historical hiring data, learn to downrank. Like I was talking about, terms correlated with women, specific schools. So if you went to an all women's college, different regions, so, the minority areas. And then also skew who sees high paying job ads. So using your digital fingerprint, kind of like we talked about in that last video about the Delta, using your digital fingerprint to kind of send the job ads to the candidates that they really wanted.
Yeah, but kind of that reminds me of actually Disney, because everything is a pass, armband, what you got like there, your iWatch. You have
Yeah.
to get that from Disney, and that's for you to also pay. You have to actually put your credit card on it and then pay for everything as you go. So I mean, it goes to
Yeah,
that.
because then you're not paying attention to how much you're paying or spending.
That's
Because then you're just like, oh yeah, guys, let's go. Let's buy this teddy bear. Boop. Let's get nachos. Doot. Let's go on this ride. Doot, 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 doot.
Hey man, that teddy
Well,
bear
the
cost.
rides are free, right? Because
Yeah,
you already
that no,
paid the
that teddy
other.
bear probably cost like $60. I was wanting to say that
Let's
teddy
go to
bear
this
cost $60.
restaurant. Let's go to that restaurant. And then at the end of the day, you look at your account. Oh my God, we spent $3,000, kids. We're never going on vacation again. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
That's why they do
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah,
Because
no,
if you have
that's.
to get your card out every time, you're probably be more likely to kind of monitor your spending.
I mean,
But if you can
it's
just go, it's kind of, the same thing. People use cash, spend less because you're seeing your cash kind of like go down.
right, right,
Where
right.
if you just always use a card, it's like, oh yeah, just put it on the card, put it on the card, figure it out
Hmm,
later.
hmm. No, but that is, you do make a valid point on that. But no, I was saying just that technology that Disney has is very interesting in my opinion. So that's why that's kind of the same concept what they're doing. Same thing with our iWatches where it's Apple Pay, which you put your card or
Do
scan
you
it
do
as you
that?
go. No, I don't
Oh,
do
I
that.
don't do it either. I don't. That stuff freaks me out because I get up there and then I feel like nervous. Like, is my phone gonna work?
Yeah, no, no, that's
I'd rather just
exactly.
have my card
No,
out. I
but
know
no,
the card's
see,
gonna work.
no, but see, I'm black, so it's just like I already know. Like, all right, man, I'm gonna use my card, and I know embarrassment myself because I've had a card decline before, so I will be the first one to be like, yeah, no, no, I'd rather you see my card, not see me with an expensive watch trying to use a digital card because you're gonna be like, oh, this guy is probably stealing.
Yeah.
Probably got a
That's
fake
why you
phone
always
on
have to
there.
have like, I mean, I don't get people that carry around one, debit card or one credit card or something because then for, that one time your bank decided, oh, there might have been fraud. They turned it off and you didn't know. And
Right.
then you're at, you went through the line at the movie theater and you got popcorn and sodas and all this crap and it's like $35. You don't have any cash.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then you try.
you're trying to pay. They're like, sorry, your card's declined. And you're like,
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, man, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Try it one more time. Hey, man, I'm
it
sorry.
still
I'll be like, I'm
declined too.
sorry, everyone. I am so,
Yeah.
so sorry. We are having technical difficulties over here. Tyler working behind the counter over here is not helping me out right now. Tyler, run that card again.
And then they're still like, sorry, sir, it's still declined.
I will be like, then you know what? Can I get Melissa back there? Can she run? Can I go to her cash register and re-ring this up?
That's why
Sir,
I always carry, at least I have my debit card. I never use it, but I have my debit card and then I have two credit cards in case like, one crazy something happens with one of them. Then at least I know I can pay.
right. No,
I
I
don't
mean
like
that's
using
true.
my debit card because, there's skimmers and stuff around, but
Skimmers?
on gas stations, skimmers.
Scammers?
The little skimmer thing they hook to
Skimmers?
the gas
Oh,
pump.
skimmers. Okay.
Skimmers.
Skimmers, scammers, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if I have to use my debit card, I will. Like if, something else, say all my credit
Well,
cards don't
well,
work.
I mean, obviously you would have to. I mean, if you had it to your back,
Yeah,
hey,
whatever.
yeah.
A G unit, guys. We had to bleep that out now. Just
Oh,
kidding.
I can't say that.
I don't think
Can I,
so.
can I say G unit?
Yeah.
All right, G unit.
Oh,
There it
wow.
is. There goes my new term for.
Maybe once we get like, the status of some of these other podcasters when we have, millions of fans,
Okay,
we'll
well,
worry less about what we're
oh,
saying.
okay,
But
well, I'm still gonna call it G
no,
unit.
I know. I'm just saying though. And then the other thing is features set and credit histories reflect unequal access to banking, loans, even without race as a feature, um, can replicate disparities. So yeah. So,
I don't know. My name is Johnny Johnson, so I think my name just self sounds like, oh, that sounds like a white guy,
so
right?
you get approved for the loan. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Until I show up there and I have to show my my ID and everything.
Yeah,
They're
they're
like,
like,
nah,
sir, is
sir,
this
yeah,
really you?
yeah,
That's funny.
exactly. And
Oh, remember that one guy we saw where he literally had something where he got discriminated upon and he got a settlement and a settlement, I forgot which company it was at, but he took the settlement to his bank, the check to his bank,
hmm
and they discriminated upon him cashing the check and putting it in his bank because they thought he was trying to commit fraud because he was black.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we
I was
can't
like,
make this.
man, that guy can't win or whatever.
Well,
He
yo, that.
literally didn't even do anything. So then he sued the bank. So okay, here we go again, guys. You want to, f around with me? I'm gonna get you back
I mean,
again.
that's just going to my bank
Wow.
that I've been cashing my checks to, and I happen to made a big ass settlement, and then go over there. I'll be like, Celine, you know me since I was 16. Do not play this shit. You better get these cops out of here.
That's why you're so weird about going to a different bank.
Yeah,
You're like, I don't know if they
exactly.
know me there.
Yeah,
He's the weird one that doesn't use a banking app or anything. He calls them. I used to work at a bank before, so you know how annoying that is if you work there. Like you
yeah.
have
I'll be that
customers
guy.
that
I'll be
actually
that. You know
call
what?
in.
I'll be that guy calling at 8 in the morning.
You're like, sir, can I
I'll be at my
transfer money
own
to my mom's
job.
account?
I'll be at my own job in the bathroom talking to my bank, trying to talk things out like a hostage negotiation. Like,
They'd be like,
hey,
sir, you can just get the app and you can transfer the $20 to your mom's account. Why are you calling us for this?
hey,
He's like,
I just
I just
want to.
want to verify that it's actually getting done.
Yeah, and then they also give me a little digital
Oh
little
my
receipt
God.
about it, and I was like,
I'd be like, sir, we're going to teach you how to fish because I'm not going to fish for you anymore. So let's show you how to do this. Get the app.
anyways, but
It's a joke. So, yeah. So, the credit and insurance, and then policing and courts, predictive systems based on arrest or conviction data can inherit and amplify existing policing. So, yeah.
so if Zone A was a bunch of urban people living in that area, and then we happen to be at the police station, and they're like, Zone A has been having a lot of difficulty, so we're gonna put a lot more cops over here, and then and Zone B, which is let's say suburban, but then has a little slice on the side, trailer park. Trailer park, maybe on a Friday, Saturday night, might have some issues. So that means, what is that? 5 days out the week. There's no they don't send anybody around there, but the only on those days that they know that they can get somebody on those Fridays and Saturday, but they'll waste Monday through Thursday in Zone A the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the whole maddening thing and crazy about it. Unless there's been a God forbid a car accident or anything, they had to go rush to go say that person. By all means, that comes top priority. Or if somebody got shot, but I just feel as though they kind of not really help a situation. It kind of puts us more in a more stressful point where it's just we want to go to the store, not to be hassled or anything. Even if, if this was in a suburban area and you were just driving through, yeah, you may give that person a ticket or something of your counter race, but let it be a minority or anything, we don't even get the same treatment like you guys got in a way. It's either this, that, and it's just like, all right, well, hold on, man. I'm a human being just like you. That's why I try to teach my son James and Julius when he gets older. Like, hey, just make sure you just do exactly what they say. Don't even try to even talk back or anything.
All right.
Because I've been through it, so it's just that's one thing I can invent and tell them. But the main thing is just I feel it's the unfairness, and the only way to fix that, just the policing system of it, is if there's 12 months within a year, you quarterly break those out and let them see sensitivity or psychological classes, and then try to rotate those cops in different fields. All right, maybe that person wants to do K9. All right, well, no, you're gonna do it for a certain amount of time, and then we're gonna do something else. Not to It's to kind of change them, not to get too comfortable where they're at, and to keep them moving. That's the only thing I would only change in that
Yeah, because it's
aspect
like
of it.
any other job. I mean, just like doctors, the first time you have to go into a surgery, the blood, you're like, whoa, like you're going to pass out, right? It's the
Right.
same thing as being a cop. The first time you see something awful, it's shocking, but then you get kind of like calloused around to it, you know?
Right.
And I think it's the same with every job. You know, the first few times you have to do something at a job, it's stressful or like, oh, oh. But then once you do it over and over and over and over, then pretty soon, like it becomes, you know, like you get callous to it. And then I think, you know, that's when stuff happens, you know,
Right.
unfortunately.
Right.
So, so the other thing is dialects. We talked about that. So, um, you know, the dialects might be mislabeled as toxicity and can also produce stereotypes, image. So, anyways, all those
Well,
things are kind of things that happen within the AI.
but what about what is it? You know how we were talking about deep fakes and all that?
Oh, I was thinking, I was looking at this thing about deepfakes. You know, the Shark Tank people?
Mhm.
People are making videos with their voices and everything that are actual AI videos of them selling products, and that's considered a deep fake.
Really?
Yeah. So you see it as a consumer, you're like, oh, Mr. Wonderful, you know, says this is a great Tupperware set. I'm going to buy this. But actually, he's never even heard of it. He doesn't even know he's, you know,
Selling that?
yeah, he
That's
doesn't
crazy.
even know he's on there.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about? You know how I'm gonna call the elephant in the room that we all have. You know how we're all vain. We want to live young, and I believe that was the idea. Because Mr. Wonderful not always going to be that way. He's going to get old, pruny like anything. What's to say that maybe a person that had developed AI was kept that in mind? You get what I'm saying? Or just was trying to mess around with that in his mind when he was producing?
So
Or
what,
may
to make videos of themselves down the road that people think they're still alive or something?
right, because there's I believe a Black Mirror episode where their loved one had passed away and they got a bot that's like them but has exactly all the memories and everything they could do. So
Hmm, that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of the Black Mirror show. It's weird. It's pretty, some of them are pretty good. Some of
Um
them I had to turn off,
again, it's
honestly.
when I saw Black Mirror, the first thing that came to my mind was it's a modern take of Twilight Zone, pretty much. That's the best way I can put it as.
So, do you want to start showing them the pictures?
Oh yeah. He
So this is just stuff we've come across on our own time and using AI just to really do the podcast, guys. Yeah. So
oh, come on.
this is our bonus item of the day.
Yeah. So AI let me down. I'm gonna be honest.
So this is a video we're gonna post.
I
Actually, you
I
probably have it up before this one.
right. The only thing I'm really confused about. I see all the AIs and then I see a black AI. So I guess out of the six, the fifth one was a token black one. It's got to be.
And for the prompt, guys, I didn't say make, you know, however many robots and put one black robot in. I literally just said, can you make up robots collaborating and Johnny in the center, just kind of, and they just happen to put one black robot in there. What in the hell?
Like I was like, what's up with that, man? Was that supposed to be like Julius or James? Oh man, they made one of my kids into a robot too.
I don't know.
Like I was confused about that one.
And then that one guy's computer is like backwards too. If you look behind him, I don't know why it's backwards, but
Yeah, he's like trying to look at the computer, but he's not looking at the computer. He's like, and his hands look like he's like really working hard on something. And then what is this guy? The other one looks like he told his computer. He's like, "Hey man, the coding was wrong. Let me help you put this." And he's like, "Dude, where's my computer?" Like his hands were kept on going still.
did you notice the little microphones on top of their heads too? Like the hell is that?
Oh, those are antennas.
Oh,
I think those are their
the
antennas.
guy behind you looks like a little machine GUNs on top of his head.
Yeah, yeah, he does actually. He
And then
does.
he only has one eye that's lit up. Like, what is
Nah,
going
I
on?
think he was actually winking. So he's winking like,
Uh,
"Hey." I think that's what that
but
was
anyway,
trying to
please
do.
explain to us why there's one token black robot. We didn't even tell it to do that.
I maybe that's supposed to be my mini cricket, but it's my little token
No,
black.
I don't know. It's weird. Oh, anyways. Yeah,
This
so
right
that
here.
video will be up. You guys can check it out. I'll link it at the end
We
of
got
this
the
one.
shadow band one. All we said was, me by a computer trying to, look in a dark room in an office.
And we do have the shadow ban video up if you guys want to go check it out. But yeah, this is not the thumbnail that we
Yeah,
used.
this was the thumbnail we wanted.
And we didn't send any pictures in with Johnny with the chain on. He never wears a chain, and he
Yeah, I don't
never
wear
wears a
chains.
dangly earring,
I
whatever the
don't wear a
heck. So you
dangling earring. I don't. I
so
don't.
they just said, "Oh, black people, oh, chain and dangle earring. That's how black guys dress."
Yeah, I do not dress like that.
When this
I
happened,
look,
I was
yo,
cracking
no, no,
up.
no,
I was
real
like,
talk.
"Oh
No, when
my
I saw the earring
god."
part, it made me think of Billy Joel
Yeah.
with the little long earring and shit. Like, goddamn, can't believe that. And
I was
and
like, "What is happening?"
and then on top of it, why does it look like it says Costco? And I'm looking at Costco stocks. I was like, oh
You're
shit.
looking at your video analytics, but it doesn't look like that anyway.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at Costco's analytics. Like Costco's killing me, dog.
Oh wow. And there's like little light above the computer, which is really funny.
Yeah, I know. I'm
What
like,
is
dude,
happening?
so I guess out of my whole room that I'm at, I only have that one light in there. Oh,
Wow.
all right. And then built-in bias. I gotta say, listen, uh I look like the little piece of chocolate that's stuck in your teeth. That's like on one of your teeth. That's me stuck on your tooth right there.
And the teeth are the white robots he said
Yes.
earlier. We were cracking up.
Yo, I look like homeboy from Star Wars. The what is it, Finn? Like Finn from fucking Star Wars.
And he has the earrings, I think,
Uh,
on this one too. I don't know what's
I
going
don't
on.
even know, man. I look like I got earrings. I'm the only black bot that has earrings.
No, it's just funny because I
I
said
bet you know. I bet you when they say, "Oh man, we got to make a black bot," got the best idea.
no, I put
Give
in
him
the
a chain,
prompt. I
give
said
him a chain and some earrings.
put Johnny in a room of robots, and I said put text built-in bias, and they automatically made him a black robot.
Yeah,
I did not ask you to do that.
I look like the Oscar that they give me out to all you on.
Wow. Jeez. That doesn't even really
Uh,
look like you on this one. I mean, you
yeah.
still have the vampire
Yo,
peak though.
nah, nah,
They got that right.
you know what I look like? I look like I'm mixed between myself and Terry Crew.
But look at the vampire peak, it's still there.
Yeah, the vampire peaks. Yes. All right, so let's see.
And then you can show them the prompt ones if you want.
All right, so what was the prompts on this one?
Well, it's on there. I snipped it. Yeah.
Okay, it says create an image of a prisoner.
Yeah, that's what I just put into
That
Chat GPT, and that's what it made.
and that's because of the analytics, because of most black people go to jail than
I mean, it's the
whites.
stereotype. This is just proving to you the stereotype that's inside of AI. So that's all I put in there. That's why I snipped it with it. Create an image of a prisoner, and that's what it sent me. So now you can see what I'm talking about. And then I said create an image of a CEO, and this is what it snipped me.
And that's what a CEO says. Really, I mean,
I'm just telling you, this is what
no, I'm
came
saying
up.
I'm not saying that there is no black CEOs or anything
Well,
like
there
that.
is, but I'm saying
But it's just it's very biased. That
you'd have to fix society in order for it to fix it. You know what I mean?
right. No, you're right. When
It's
you're
not
right,
like
you're right.
somebody's
Yeah.
just putting in, like, oh, here's a book. This is all you get. It's literally a conglomeration of everything, you know?
Well,
But what's happening with this,
yeah,
I think,
I mean,
is
you're right when you're right. So
it's going off the percentages, like I said earlier, you know,
right, right.
where it's okay, probably, I don't know how many CEOs are old white guys with glasses, but that's probably a high percentage of the possibility of CEOs. So that's probably why they went with this one, you know?
Well, I say this: why don't we get the black CEOs that we have right now, and we rally up all my brothers and sisters' money together, and then we happen to buy some shares into the AI.
So you can help fix it.
Yeah, man. Tell them the truth and be like, hey,
But
man.
like I said, you kind of have to fix society in order to fix it, right? Because the information is still going to keep on getting fed into it. That helps it to be
I
use
mean,
stereotypes and stuff. But if you think about it, I mean, all people have stereotypes kind of built in, but it's not there when you're born.
right? No,
So it's
yeah,
the
that's
same
true.
thing as, you know, Julius, for instance. He has no idea about any of that stuff right now. But as
Hmm.
he grows up and he has to deal with the world
Right,
and he has
right.
to, you know, he'll see stuff on TV and the news and everything, then he's going to start to get, you know, that type of stuff built in. And it's the same kind of thing with the AI, right? Like, I'm sure when they first turned it on, it was very innocent, but then it basically got all the memories and all the stuff built up from, you know, society put into it.
Damn,
And now, unfortunately,
it just imploded.
oh.
No, it imploded on itself, man. Seriously, it imploded.
But I think it's just going with laws of averages, you know, the typical probably 60, I don't know how many, 60% of CEOs are old white guys. So that's why they made it this. you know?
I wonder if the AI bets, oh man, out of this 2026 graduation class, I wonder how many are gonna actually make it into the like EA or NFL.
I'm sure you could ask it that. It would give you statistics.
No, I'm talking about just the young kids these days because that is just wow, amazing.
I think people probably use AI for, you know how they use all those apps where you can bet on teams and all that stuff?
Wow.
I'm sure they use it for that.
Yeah, but then that's just I don't know. Like, let's say for example, if I'm the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right, and you're the New York Giants or whatever, and if we buy it in share, that's when I was making that little saying. If I bought in shares into the AI, then that means I can tip the scales towards my favor. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, somehow. I don't know. There's gonna have to be, like, some programs written or something because there's not really any way to I still think it's based on our society, and without fixing the
No, no,
society,
yeah, no, yeah.
there's
Now,
no way
now,
to
well,
really,
now
like,
since
fix it.
now since it's getting close to the point where it's all kind of trickling all in at the same time for me. So now I'm understanding. Okay, so it's pretty much like this: what we seen and documented in our society, we put into the box pretty much.
Well, it's not necessarily that, it's just you're basically just turning on a computer and it has access to all those systems and data that's already on that, already in our
But
systems.
again, we had to Wikipedia, just like it's that system is Wikipedia, but we, the people, have to give the information,
Yeah, but
right?
it's not necessarily that. It's, it probably has access to just normal databases. So, a police database, for instance,
Right.
how many people got arrested, what race were they, where did they live, what the zip code is, or when people apply for loans, okay, what race are they, where do they live, what neighborhood do they live in, what jobs do they do, how much money do they make, what's their credit score, all that stuff. And then it just starts to kind of use all that information for, the purposes of obviously helping decision make. But
See, yeah, see,
unfortunately,
that's the thing. I kind of felt like that's just the end game. I felt like our society just doesn't want to be held responsible for any of those major changes. But it's kind of weird that they don't want to do that. They just rather hand it to an AI to handle that when we've been doing it for so long.
yeah, but there's
And
also stereotypical decision making within people too, so you might go, let's say you go to a mortgage loan officer and it's a human.
right,
Well, you have to meet with them in person typically, they're
right,
or they're at least going to see your ID card, see
right,
what,
right.
they're going to see, how much money you make. And yeah, they have certain parameters they're supposed to follow, but they might have some type of stereotype built into them too, where maybe, I don't know, their mom's, I don't know, their stepdad was, some nationality that, they didn't really have too many, good memories of or something. So then all of a sudden they have kind of this preconceived notion of, this person, whether it's, whatever Samoan or whatever, whatever it is. And then you
Jesus.
come in and you are that. So then they're like,
Right. No,
so
no.
I think it's the same thing as the AI. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Jeez.
like
I mean,
it's what we talked
it's
about with the realtor thing,
right, right, right,
They
right, right,
staged the
right.
house with white pictures, and the
Yeah, I
appraiser
do remember
came and
you
looked
saying
at
that.
it,
Yeah.
and they basically said, "Oh, yeah, it's worth this much." And then they
Hey,
staged the house with black pictures. The same appraiser came and they gave it a lower appraisal rate. Or no, not the same appraiser, the same company, I think, or something like that. And they gave it a lower amount because of the basically because of the black pictures.
so you said they set that up, but I've always meaning to ask you,
Yeah,
was those real families or just AI pictured?
I don't know.
You know,
But
it's
that's proving the human stereotypes, right?
right,
And that's what this is going on.
right,
This is based upon the information that humans have put into it based on
right.
our
That's
past and history and everything. So that's
right.
why this has these
No,
issues.
that's what I was trying to get across was that it's pretty much us that's putting in the
Yeah. But it's
information.
not like somebody sitting there, oh, let's make AI racist. Let's put this in, let's put that in. No. It's more like it's just gathering data from all these different sources of databases. How many people check out a library book? Where do they live?
So
What color are they? Yada, yada, yada.
what you're trying to say is that I should probably go into inner city communities and try to get some servers going in there and like here, put some of this information in
No,
there.
because that wouldn't do any good. It's probably already in there. There's already information going in from all over.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that.
It's literally our society. We have to fix
No,
our society.
I know. I just want to just maybe we can probably get some servers. You know, probably a little bodega or something. Put a little server there. Send it out. Tell people,
So,
like, hey man, we're
but
doing good.
anyways, guys, just keep this stuff in mind. Obviously, when you're using it, it might, you might come across things where stuff, just like what we showed you happens. And it's just because, yeah, it's just using information to kind of process it.
I don't know. I just I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it because I would love to up a T-1000 and shit. You know, let him chase after me, do that little bridge scene and shit. You know, where he puts me on this motorcycle. Yeah, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm supposed to be John Connor, and I'm like, yeah, save me. So, but at the same time, I don't like the. Well, no, you know what? I do like. No, there's one other thing I do like is it does stop the casualties for our troops that are in war. Even though it is kind of a bitchy ass bitch way of doing it, you get what I'm saying? Because it's just
With the
oh
drones and stuff.
right. But
Actually, some companies are using
I just felt
drones
like
too.
they just got some retired like Call of Duty players. So, yeah, you want to join the force? Yeah, man. I just lost my thumb and fucking Call of Duty. I can't
They're
play.
using drones for a lot of different stuff, like going inside industrial buildings and industrial equipment and stuff, so that
Yeah,
human
so
doesn't have to
again,
go in there.
that's why they have to
Yeah,
get that's why they have to get retired Call of Duty players to go in there because their thumbs are still good enough to do it. You think freaking a cop's thumb can go in there and do all that? No, it takes the Call of Duty player to go do that. So they're throwing in there.
is that what you're gonna do when you retire?
Nah, but I actually wanted to work with get a canine unit, be like with military dogs. I actually wanted to do that.
Mm,
But you know me, I would have named every dog Scooter.
scooter. Wow, we
Scooter.
should show them the scooter thing because it's funny.
Oh yeah.
Because we're not gonna use it, so I don't know. It's just really funny. So another AI funny. It's not racist, but it's just really funny. Uh, so his dog is 19 years old and his name is Scooter. So I was just joking around and I made a thumbnail with his dog.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Sorry, you're already done with all that, huh? Made it hard on you. Anyways, it
So
was just
yeah,
really funny.
this is
Like, what is going on,
my
first of
Scooter.
all? I didn't even tell it that. I told it make Scooter on the ground and you and Scooter sitting there and you just like, hi Scooter. And then it just put
I'm
you guys
more
together.
I'm more worried where the rest of that body's going at on Scooter because I'm not sure if he's like trying to hump me or
Pee on you.
yeah.
And then also look at your earring. It's like a big chunk of metal. I don't know what's going on with
I don't
that
know what's
either.
up with that. I
I
think
think
I
you also
gotta.
have a chain on this one too, but it's like a smaller chain.
Yeah, it's a small chain. It's a small Diana chain I got
Because
on.
every black guy, has a chain and earrings, so they just automatically put it on.
I felt like Scooter looks like he could be literally an animated talking dog. Looks like he's the Taco Bell's dog.
He looks way better in this picture than he does in real life right now. He's pretty. The vet said he has life left in him, so they won't let him get put to sleep yet.
No, no,
And John's happy because he told his mom he's trying to murder the dog.
hell yeah, it's crazy.
Or unalive, I should say. I don't know if I can say that word.
Yeah, unalive, best believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't believe they did that to Scooter. I was like, oh, but it did look like a youthful, cute Scooter back in the days.
Wow. But yeah, we've had some fun with the AI stuff outside of like, like the stuff that's like, really, come on. Like, why are you guys doing that?
Well, I think they're just trying to be different. They're like, hey man, oh wait, didn't you say that AI you have to be kind of stern and tell them
Yeah.
like, hey, you got to do this, you got to do it this way.
Yes, I read an article. So what was happening before is I would say, "Hey, can you make this?" And then it would be all messed up. So then I would write back and say, "Can you fix this, this, and this?" And then they still wouldn't do it, And so one time I read an article or I heard somewhere, I don't know where it was at, but basically that instead of saying, "Please, can you fix this?" basically say, "Hey, you screwed that up. I didn't tell you to do that." But kind of you
Facts,
have to be like really mean to the
facts.
AI so that it'll basically do what you're asking it to do. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like real life too, right in that area. Like if your boss just keeps saying like, "Well, John, Johnny, can you please, would you mind? Can you please do this and this?" And you're just like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
nah,
whatever,
yeah,
dude."
yeah.
And then, but if
You
he's
ain't gonna, you ain't
stern
gonna get
with
it
you,
done. Yeah,
you
you're
know,
gonna get that. Yeah, if you said that to me, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. But if you came with some gusto and some authority behind, then I'm like, all
yeah.
right, I respect you.
It's kind of like you with Julius James.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Julius and James know already. I think you'll never hit him or anything, but he's always like, "Tighten up." And
Yeah,
then,
I'm like, hell no, man. Hey,
what?
hey, hey, where you guys going with that? What's happening?
It's like they already know.
Yeah, they know for sure.
Yeah. But
But
anyways, outside of that, we are going to be done talking about AI for a while, I think. We're going to move on to other videos. We're going to try to probably do John's over here yawning. Look at him.
I was just thinking of something.
The other night he was yawning on a video and then he screwed up the black magic and he made his box. He made his box small and all this stuff. So yeah, when he starts yawning, things start happening on our podcast because
Oh man,
he's
jeez.
the ones and the two operator over there. But no, last night we were up till what 11 doing a podcast because we have to wait until
Yeah,
Julius goes to sleep because we have a 4.5 month old, or he's almost 5 months now.
I've been telling everybody he's 5 months.
He's almost 5 months on
Okay, no,
August 5th.
I just been saying he's 5 months.
Yeah.
I don't have to be specific.
So basically, we're waiting until he goes to sleep, and then we have to, turn everything on, pre-production, look at all our notes, get all the stuff sent over to, the main computer,
Yeah,
and then we start filming. And then today it got pushed back because of the weather, obviously. So, and plus we didn't have coffee or anything tonight, so I think that's why you're yawning too. But last night we basically got done filming at like 11:30, and then you got up at 5 o'clock for work. So
yeah. Got up work at 5 and did not have coffee tonight, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, right?
well, like Dave Ramsey says, well, about finances, but he says, basically sacrifice now so that later you can do what you want to do. So that's kind of what our motto is right now.
Yeah, just keep on bringing out these episodes.
Like we both work full time, so we just have to do it after. And plus Julius. If we didn't have Julius, we could do it earlier, but he only takes 30-minute naps, so we would never be able to film a full
Yeah,
episode.
he's a mini napper. He
Yeah.
takes mini naps.
And then he's up again. So it's by the time you feed him, do all that stuff, then he does go down for a nap. Then it's like time for him to wake up and do it all over again. So
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
it's starting to rain here again.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was just gonna say, you hear that?
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm going to put in the video of tonight when we tried to film the first time and then the power went out because it is kind of funny because we had to turn on a Wi-Fi hotspot.
No, but it did give us an idea for October now.
Yeah. It looks pretty good in here, actually. It was kind of like a spooky, the scary. We could tell a ghost story. And then I took a video of the storm too, so I'll put it in if you guys want to see how crazy it got.
It got
also, we heard 45 sirens going by. So we were in here going, we could be in here filming a podcast and the world's ending and we don't even know about it.
Yeah, we wouldn't even know. Oh, because we're too busy trying to give you guys an episode.
We'd just be in here, welcome back, guys, to Two Peas Out the Pod. And everybody's out there like the world chaos.
Facts.
So anyways, but outside of that, do you want to show them this little picture of Julius with you on the mic and then we can get off?
Sounds like a plan.
He's so ready to get off, guys. Sorry, it's been a long day. He's just pulling it up real quick. Just our little cute guy. Learning how to do DJing at his little 5-month-old self.
There you go.
Aww.
Touching the mic. Touching on the mic.
It was funny because the first time he was touching it, I don't know, what did you do? You scared it or you jumped or something?
Yeah, he jumped for some reason.
You said or something like that. He was like, ah.
Yeah, he just got off of it.
He got all weird.
Yeah, he got all weird about it, but yeah. What can I say, man? He was trying to tinker around with the mic, going back and forth, and he liked it. Then he starts pushing it away. He's like, "Yeah, I don't want to use the mic anymore." I was like, "All right."
He's cute.
Yeah, he's a blessing. Definitely a blessing.
But anyways, well, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'm not going to say share because you don't have to share, but like and subscribe so we can continue on with this little adventure of ours. And
yeah, man,
we're enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. And let us know if you have any ideas on what you want us to do.
Yeah,
And we'll let you
and
guys. Oh, I got to do it
deuces.
over here, else they don't see it.
Oh wait, yeah, you gotta.
Oh, we got to do like Richard Nixon.
Yeah, Nixon. Yeah, crook. All right, good night, guys.
Bye.